Hello and welcome. I'm Loquid, you are you, and this is Aurora for X. Let's jump back in and see where we left off. Recently we have been fighting with trying to expand our empire and expand into AC Washington. We are focusing on Moon 3 simply because that is where the easier place to colonize is, as seen here in the environmental settings. My mute button is not working. Sorry about the bumble on the microphone. Let me pull this up and make sure this is working properly. It should be working. The keyboard command works. Why is the macro not working? I don't know. Oh well. That's for another time. So, we need to keep on moving. And figure out exactly what we're going on here. So we got research in Earth. We're working on missile technology, which is fantastic. Hopefully soon we'll be able to actually work on shield technology. Do we have shields even? I'm not sure. I think we do. We do not have absorption, which I don't even think that's in the game because it just bugs out constantly. We have delta shields. Okay, so we got, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see. So last turn we had unrest due to rioting on Centauri B4. Civilian mining colonies expanded to 63 mines. Unrest back to 0. Unrest back to 0, and Centauri B is down to 0. And then we have the roundabouts and the event horizon, which is a runabout. They're both runabouts. They are out of fuel, which we knew. So let's see. We also have in the Earth system. What is it? Where is the Sol system? Okay, I'm looking for the 49ers. Alright, we recently upgraded them. They should be on, what is it? Nijmen, I think is what it's called? Nujmen? Yes, okay, so they're mining that, so that's good. And we do have a mass driver that they brought with them. There are no civilian mining colonies there, so that's good. Alright, so I think that's... Oh, right, we had... last thing we did last time was we set up that sector command, which is here. And we placed all of our places in the Sol sector. And then we applied a civilian governor of the sector, who has factory production bonus, mining bonus, population growth, ground combat speed bonus, or ground unit construction speed bonus, xenology bonus, and logistics. So he's not too bad of a guy, but he has to be a level 6, and we don't have, but what? We don't have a lot of level 6s. So we have, who's here? Daniel Morgan. So it's this guy right here. Okay, so this person here has a 20% mining, wealth creation, population. Wow, lots of population growth there. Okay, so what about you? Nothing. You, not much. You, not much. Jordan Gray, wow, 25% mining, wealth creation, shipbuilding, and then Rebecca Schofield. 30% mining bonus. So Daniel's not the best at what he does, but no governor is perfect, right? We found this out with presidents of future past. All right, let's keep the show moving. right, new jump points found in CB Alpha Centauri. Let's head on out there and see what we got. CB, all right. Oh, very good, very good. Okay, so we need to find the Prometheus, who is in CB, and he needs to build jump gates so we can get there. All right. Now, what are we building in CB? Industry, we're not building anything because we have nothing here. We are demanding 20 construction factories and 20 mines, but they're just not getting here. Granted, they've only got 170,000 people there, but that's still enough to do something. How are our civilian fleets doing? Wow! They've got a lot of ships. So what kind of ship is this? And they're not my actual ships, so I can't look at them. Grr! Okay, so what ship? What is? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go back to this. What is this ship? It is a Page Small F9023. So let's come over here to ship design. Show civilian designs. And now we have all these civilian ships. Page 0923. 09. I think that's what it was, anyway. Yeah, page large F9, sorry. My memory's horrible if you haven't noticed. Page large F9, let's see what this guy is. He is 50,000 tons cargo with 30 handlers. Not a lot. He's a small ship. But yeah, they've got... Yeah, so this guy's actually going exactly there. This 23. He's going from Sol to Alpha Centauri B. Now what about these guys'? They don't have any of them going out to CB. Yeah. The freight system in the game is fantastic. It can get some wonderful things done, but if they want to move civilians, they're going to move civilians above everything else. At least that I've noticed anyway. All right, what's Earth building? Earth is building mass drivers, which is good. Which is good. You can never have enough mass drivers. We currently have 5. They're mining. They have 10,000 duranium. I want to shrink everything that's not in Sol. There we go. So we have an automated mining colony here producing duranium. 109 a month, it looks like. And that's a civilian, right? No, it's not. That is ours. Okay. And Luna is sending us tritanium and mercasium every month. Now for mass drivers... Okay, so yeah, they'll actually finish those, and then automated mines they can get done. Do we have any automated mines? We have 232 automated mines. So automated mines, let's put 232, put that up for supply. Oh, yeah, I hit the wrong button. Whoopsie. Alright, construction factories, how many of those do we have? Yeah, we got plenty of those. And then, what was the other one? Infrastructure, I think it was? Yeah, infrastructure, we have 397 we're willing to supply. We have 396. So we need to change that to 396, because otherwise it will bite at us. There we go. Supply. Okay. Now, AC Washington is demanding 1,800 construction factories. However, these guys have 50. I thought they had more than that. Okay. So they're not going to get that for a long time. Now, if we go to CB Centauri, we're demanding 20 constructions and 20 mines. And then Dion is demanding 100 mines. AA Washington, which we don't have anything in that system other than this, is just stockpiling. Which is good. I do not think... Oh, it can send. Must be civilian mining. So that can go to AA Washington A3, Moon 1, 14, and 17. Okay, so why are these here? I know we were originally going to colonize here, but I think what I want to do is to give them 100 auto mines apiece. Because they've all got mass drivers. So they can, whenever they get it, they can just send it to that one place, and then we'll collect it there eventually. BD Washington, we have nothing going on there. AC Washington, we have a civilian mine, and that is going to Moon 3. That's good. And then we have mining colonies, AC Washington. 170 there, going to Moon 3, and 140 there, going to Moon 3. Okay. Now, our production it's okay. It's just going to take a while to get it up to snuff. We do need to keep exploring, though, and pushing further out. However, we really can't do much with our current fleet, because our current fleet is just weak as piss. We would need like 10 ships to go kill those precursors, I think, with our current designs. What are our current designs anyway? It's been several episodes. I think it was the NX Mark II copy. One, 5 size 1s, 5 size 6s. We needed more than that. And I think the Columbia is just a straight up NX. Okay. We need to get that refit, but we don't have the minerals to do it just yet. So let's get rid of the NX Mark II straight up. Get that off our list. And then the runabouts don't have any weapons. Yeah, they're truly just a scout ship. And then the tug and terraform. Yeah, we have no military ships right now whatsoever that are worth anything other than spitting in the wind. Yeah, so let's automate if we can. Columbia is unable to carry out its special system survey orders. There's no acceptable destination with it. Okay, cool. So we can... Actually, I want to double check. So that's in CB Alpha Centauri, I believe. Yep, right there, right in the middle. NX Columbia. Okay. And minerals, and I don't think we can... Yeah, that's 20 billion kilometers, so that's going to be a little too far for the Columbia. So we need to send Columbia back home. CB to A, use. And then send you to Earth. No, I don't want extended orbit, I want move to. I wish that would stay selected. Come on, there we go, add move. All right. Now, let's come back into our ships, and let's redesign this completely, and yeah. Copy design, rename NX Mark III. Design view, and I wish there was a strip ship button. I really do. It would make things so much easier. All right, so the NX is down to nothing. What do we want to put on this ship this time? Let's start with... give it 200 maintenance storage bays, and then 200 engineering spaces. Yeah, that seems like a lot. However, our ships seem to break down tremendously quickly. Engines, we want 10. Let's see, what is it? Okay, that's not what I was looking for. So I know the civilians, you can show the civilian tech here as well. I could go with this one, but I would only need 5 of that one, because that, yeah, 5,000, maybe we would need 10. More than likely. So let's give it 5 ultra larges. That gives it less than a year at its current weight, and that's with no weapons. It gives it right under 2 years, 307 billion kilometers. Okay. Well, this is a huge ship. Well, in all consideration, it's probably... I'm aiming for cruise... Well... I view ship classes a little bit differently. Now, I know that some people view like a cruiser as like 40 to 50,000 tons. I view a cruiser as like 250,000 to 500,000 tons, because you got to think space, right? It's so freaking huge. 500,000 tons. That is a lot of material. However, in space, it weighs nothing. You're moving it from an orbital platform to an orbital construction platform, and it now weighs nothing. So there's nothing really there. I mean, it still has mass that you have to push around, but it's infinitely easier to construct. So ship classes that you would consider on Earth as a cruiser being, 5,000-10,000 tons now becomes irrelevant because it's in space. So we want, let's give it 10 size 6s. You know what? The size 1s, 5 was enough. 5 was enough. Okay, let's give it 20 magazines. And we can modify this later. So let's come here to ordnance. We want size... Go away, Windows error reporting. Okay, let's give it 300 of those and the rest of these. Oh, that's what's on there. Okay. Mouse is running into little bits and bobs on my mouse pad, and it's causing it to go stop, and I hate it. So, let's see. 300 anti-missile, 500 anti-missile missiles, and the rest will be size 6 anti-ship missiles. Wow, that's a lot of anti-ship missiles. Holy cow. We don't need that many magazines. We don't need that many magazines. Okay, that's fine. 700 size 6 and 500 anti-ship missiles. Launching 10 at a time. That should be a little bit more significant. Okay, and we want our Sea Whiz. Let's give it 20 Sea Whiz. This one is going to be strictly a missile boat. So with that said, okay, we need scanners or fire controls. So we need a single fire control here, and then We need a small fire control for missiles and a large fire control for ships, assuming I remember to use them that way. And then shields. Oh, active sensors. We definitely need active sensors. Passive sensors. Put 5 passives on there, and then 5 of each active. That should give us plenty. And then shields. Let's give us 20 shields. Gives us a fair bit of shielding. And then ECCM and ECM. Let's give us these. Now, see, the ECMs and the ECCMs work kind of like targeting your missiles. You can apply one target, and I never seem to do it, but it's good to have on there. Then what can we do down here? It doesn't look like much of it. So yeah, that's about it. So we're sitting at about 287,000 tons, so I would consider this a light cruiser. Now a destroyer would be between like 100,000 and 250. A frigate would be like 50 to 100. And then a fighter / shuttle class would be anything from 0 up to about 50,000 tons, in my book. The game, I believe a fighter is like 5,000 tons or something like that. I'm not sure. It's really freaking light. I don't even think it might even be like 100 tons. Oh, we also need a bridge. Flat bridge. I don't know what the flat bridge does. Command staff rating 2. Okay, let's give it. Sure, why not, right? And then I believe there was a battle bridge, wasn't there? Damage control. Oh yes, we want some damage controls. We found out that those are definitely helpful if you remember to use them. And in fact, instead of damage controls, we're going to go with advanced damage controls. And that's going to be it. So this is going to be the NX Mark IIIs, and we're going to refit the Columbia as an NX Mark III if we can. Once it gets to Earth. I don't think we're going to be able to, so we're going to need to shuttle some minerals over. We have a slipway size of 307,000 tons, so the NX will fit in there. So we need a retool for the NX Mark III, and that's going to take 30,000 uranium and 30,000 neutronium just to refit. Oh my god. Seriously? What would it cost to build a new military shipyard? 1,200. I'm just going to do that. That is going to be a hell of a lot easier. Move you down. Move you up. And the reason why is... Actually, no, that's not going to be easier. Because we would then have to expand it out to 250. Scheiße. Alright, so we need to pull in some minerals. So where are our minerals located? So to do this, we need... 30,000 uranium and 30,000 neutronium. Where do we have neutronium? You have some, but you're going dry. You don't have much. You have none. You have none. You have none. You have 20,000 in stockpile. That's not bad. You have none. You have none. And I don't think we have... Ooh. Mac Holes has 20,000. So I think what would be a better bet to do right now on Earth... So we have the Ravens. Let's build a couple more Ravens. I think is actually what's going to go on here. That's going to work out better. Let's pick some names here. Rumbled. Because we really need to get some minerals, and these guys are the quickest to do it. Actually, Shipyard. Let's take a look at the Ravens. Can we make them better? Raven Mark IIIs. Copy. Rename. Mark IV. They're currently 85,000 tons, so they're a light, very, very light ship. Let's make a large Raven. They do have the Generation 10 engines. Let's add a couple more of those. Let's give them 5 of those. And then mining module, asteroid mining module. Let's give them... So currently they have 5. Let's give them an additional 15. Let's really pump these guys up and see exactly what they can do. That gives them a speed of 1,800 still. The last generation has a speed of 1,400. So these guys are going to be, 4 times more effective at mining. Have half the range. That's because we haven't added any additional fuel tanks. Let's add some more fuel tanks. Okay, so we can just have a large here. Let's remove the large and give them an ultra large. And that gives them 193 billion kilometers. So that's significantly more than the other one. And they're still faster at 1,700 kilometers per second. Yeah, so they're 300 kilometers a second faster. Little over twice the mass. And they can go almost 5 times as far, I think, if I'm doing the math. The math in my head. Yeah. Never do live math. It will kill you. All right, so let's retool this guy for the Raven Mark IV and see how much that's going to cost. Probably a lot. Not too much, actually. 2,600. So let's do that. And then we're going to pump out a lot of those guys. And now let's take a look at our Lexingtons, which are our shipping barges. Oh, the Lexington Mark III was never finished. Okay. So the Gen 2 can ship 125,000 cargo. And we were just looking at engine upgrades there. Yeah. Annual fail rating of 30,000%. Oh, yeah, that's because we didn't give it any spare parts or engineering spaces. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay. So let's give him a little bit more space, because we're looking at seriously stripping out some asteroids here and getting them stripped out quickly. Probably not the right way to go, but whatever, right? Cargo hold standard. It has, so that's 125,000. 5. So let's give him another 5 for a cool 250,000. He's now much slower than the other one. Yeah, literally half as fast. So it could be argued to be said that the other one would get there and back in the same time with 2 loads. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's pump up the speed and the fuel. Excuse me. So they have 2 very larges for 2 million liters of fuel. Let's give them a single ultra large for 5 million. That's twice as much fuel. Well, 2.5 times. And then let's give them... They have 5 engines. Let's give them another 5 engines. So they're now moving at roughly the same speed. little bit faster than the other guys, and they have a little bit further range, so that I can handle. They weigh almost twice as much in tonnage, so that's not going to be too bad. When we get the Ravens done, I'm probably going to build maybe 10 more Ravens, and then we'll build maybe 2 or 3 Lexingtons. All right, overcrowding is going on down here. Let's push time forward because we need to get to this neutronium and this duranium here on CB Alpha Centauri B1, which I think... No, that is not where our colony is. Our colony's here. CB Alpha Centauri B1. Let's check our minerals. And would you look at the time? It's time for this episode to be over. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hate to kind of cliffhanger this, but you know, time is time, and this episode's been about a half hour. So, if you enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up button. If you did not, feel free to hit the thumbs down button. It doesn't mind me at all. If you'd like to have a ship class, a commander, a governor, a planet, a solar system named after you, please let me know in the comments down below, and I would be more than happy to do so. Until next time, folks, I'm Loquid, you've been you, and this has been Aurora. Peace out.